Hi. I thought I'd share a little update from my shit little village. So there was an accident in the town. It was one of those green sporty trikes with the low profile tyres and into the back of a camper van. It almost happened to me 2 weeks ago at the exact same place, and I'm a guy, so I'll assume the gender, and I can also assume what happened. So there's if you look at this, there's a post office right there. In that post office, the vans go in, they have to cross a pavement and then go in. They go in really slowly, so the traffic stops. So just as he's went run that right-hander, he's probably checked his speedo, looked in for a second, looked up, and wham! There's been a camper van right in front of him, and he's went into it. So I hope he's all well. It was an air ambulance situation, which is a bit alarming. So my best wishes to the driver and my sympathies. I know exactly how it happened because it almost happened to me. Luckily on the KTM, I got on the brakes and the KTM just it's got such good travel on the front forks that it just gets you down for like 20 miles an hour to zero in 2 seconds. But that's with like good reaction times and stuff. So he's looked down or looked at somebody at the junction. So easy to get distracted, and looked up and bang. So yeah, my sympathies. And what else? So I happened to cut upon, I heard the helicopter coming down. I'm like, ooh, what the hell? And then just thought nothing of it. And I went out on the perfectly legal fat tyre e-bike to go and pick up the Wayne on the school run. So I'm like, I'm on the pavement, just trickling down to the junction, and I see the cop cars, and then the scene of the accident, and it's all a tad concerning. So I just trickled down to the traffic lights, and then there's a wee 4 foot tall policewoman standing, like two tiny wee policewomen in the middle of the junction doing the traffic, and one of them sees me, and then she comes marching up like, starts shouting halfway across. She's like, get off of that thing, what you doing on that, shouldn't be on the road. So this wee dwarf this wee dwarf policewoman must be her first week on the job or something, and she comes storming up, and she's like, get out over there. She marches up, she gets everything wrong. She tells me that I'm breaking the law, that I shouldn't be on the road, that I need to get out of here before she arrests me. And I wasn't even on the road, I was on the pavement. So all I could do, like upon this assault of wrongness and out of control tiny wee police person, all I could do was just like laugh. And I know and grin like a fucking baboon. And I know it's a stupid thing to do. But it's not my job to educate this tiny wee police person. It's not my job to tell this tiny wee police person to calm down, because we all know how that goes. So so I just did what I was told, just grinned at her, jumped off the bike, crossed away, back on the bike. I knew she was watching me. I just crossed the road away from her, jumped back on the bike, and off I went. Yeah, she just get everything wrong, out of control. Right, so she's like, get out of here before we arrest you. The traffics are right here, we'll get you done. But right, in all seriousness, what does that do for public relations? What did it do for perception of the police behaviour? What did it do about giving me confidence that the police know the law that they're trying to enforce? What does that do for me about the police giving the impression of being in control in they kind of situations? Like, it was 4 foot tall, it was screaming, it was wrong about everything, and it was bombastic. Right, so I got away from her, right, and then I got physically away. I was well within eye shot, and I just jumped back on the bike, and I don't know if I went and got the Wayne. And then on the approach back with the kid on the back of the bike, I could see that they were still in the junction, still doing the wee policewoman thing, and So I got the Wayne jumped off the bike, man. We pushed it across the road. And then well within eye shot here, on a side street, we got him to jump back on the back of the bike right in front of her. And then zoom, off we went. It's funny. So that was a thing that happened. A wee raging wrong about everything policewoman. So it made me wonder, yeah, what is that trainable? Can they train that out of her? Or is she only ever just going to be a wee bombastic shouting policewoman and getting everything wrong and escalating every situation and having no sense of proportionality? Yeah, like I said, it's not my job to educate her, to tell her to calm down. We all know how they things go. To hold court on the side of the road, even though she was holding court on the side of the road on me. Now imagine that she'd made good on her threat. I'm a single parent on the school run. She collars me. Fucking Disney lesson, yeah, like you smirked at me when I was telling you off. I don't put up with that. They got me in cuffs, take me away, whatever. I'm a single parent on the school run. Like where does that leave things? Huh? Who does that help? Who does it save? It was a pure antagonist. It was a pure antagonism. Needless, pointless, ego-driven. And that's what I do under pressure, man. I just laugh. I can't take it serious. Yeah, a wee tirade. A wee Hitler. Wrong about everything. Like, what else are you gonna do in the face of absurdity? Nah, but I thought I'd share that. My thoughts and best wishes to the gentleman that got hurt. I wish him a speedy recovery.